Good afternoon. In a short videotape, this is what I have today to say. The saddest thing about family, especially your wife, when you marry your wife for life, you know what's going to end with, right? One of you is going to bury each other. Pretty sick, eh? Yeah, your ex-wife. Yeah, this, that, the other thing. You talk to her, you don't have to bury her. But your wife, you have to bury because you love her. Pretty crazy, or she's got to bury you. The other thing is the possibility that they're changing all the designs within the McDonald's. They're turning McDonald's into Matrix. If you take a look inside, okay, even this has been done in Matrix. You see those little circles? That's been done in the McDonald's, okay? Even stuff that I've done on the walls and on the ceilings are hanging around somewhere, but that's not what we came. You know what we're going to talk about for 2 seconds now? McDonald's has introduced the seventh gate. Why the seventh gate? Because look, number 8, number 9 holding it, but I'm 6 alive. I'm 5 alive because I'm F, E, F, 5 and 6, 11. You know what's funny about 5 and 6, 11? It's between 1 and 4. The opposition, which is in between 5 and 6, 2 and 3, 5 and 6 between this. Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday. 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 is the 11 that goes in here and which comes out through 5 times 6 is the 30, and 11 make 41 on the Monopoly. But I didn't just take 5, 6 from here. I get 5, 6 from here. And then the maximum you get, okay, is 97. 9 by 7 becomes the 63. The minimum you get is 25, but you really can't work at the minimum. But the minimum you get is 25. 2 by 5 is 10J. 2 plus 5 is 7G. You get JG, the J God. What do you think they call Jesus J? Because it's Jewish, Jesus. No, I'm not joking. Part of the evil doing, okay, in this world is because of Torah. Somehow they have to get lost in translation over Torah. Why is it like that? I don't know. Am I just saying it out of my hat? Not really. It's popped up in many equations often enough in order to have me say it. Otherwise, I wouldn't say it at all. So I showed you what we had between 2 and 3 and 5 and 6. And if you go to the next row, it's 2, 5, and 8. So if you go to 2, 5, and 8, 2, 5, and 8, we end up with 3 and 4, and we end up with 6 and 7. 6 by 7 is 42 plus 13, and 3 and 4 equals 12 plus 7 equals 19. In this scenario, you see a 12 and a 13, the bat mitzvah and the bar mitzvah, because the bat mitzvah brings on the 7th gate to stay on their 9. The bar mitzvah goes up to 32 and becomes the spirit of man, which is 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 is 86, which is the complete opposite of each other in the dice. If you flip a dice over, okay, and you have 1 and 5, if you flip a dice over from 1 and 5, 6, you get 6 and 2, 8. And that would be 62, 26, the queen at the piano. Okay? At the same time, what was I adding up over here? 1 and 5, 6 and 2. I don't remember where I was. Wow. Anyways, 2, 5, and 8, okay, is the center of your telephone or calculator up and down. The other thing about this that I was mentioning, okay, if I can remember, was, wow, yes, now I remember. This is 3 and 4. One of the ways to get 3 and 4 is 6 times 4, and 6 plus 4 equals to the 34, which also equals to Roman numeral X. In the English alphabet, X is 24, and 10th number is 34. 3 by 4 is 19. 3 and 4 is Mars and Earth. They're the opposites on a dice. Here, it's 6 and 7. If we put the minimum and the maximum together, 7 by 4 make the 28 months, 7 by 3 make 21, 21, 12. 7 by 3 is 21, which is the cube face, adding 1 through 6, which is just one on the other side of this, and one before the other side of this is the maximum you can get. To the other side of the 2 is 3, to the other side of the 8 is 9, is the 39 is the maximum you can get. So we get 39, 39 max, which stands for 10 and the 7th inning stretch, and the smallest is 16, or 61, the letter P. At the same time, the 24, okay, in this world, the 24 is the only number in which when you go to make the 1010, it takes 86 to make the 1010, and it doesn't work with every number, it only works with this number. 2 and 8 is 10, 6 and 4 is 10. 24 hours in the day. Now if you flip the dice, 2 by 4, 2 plus 4. Flip the dice of 6 and 8, of 6, you get 8. But if you flip the dice of 2 and 4, you don't get it. But 2 and 4 do make 6. So they all work in conjunction with each other in one similarity, coincidence as another. You always have to keep making them up and trying to make them fit. Sort of looks like a man. If I tell you this is a man, would you believe it's a man? No, it's not. It's a corner of the Monopoly board. 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But in all actuality, this is 9. This is 11. I think this is St. Charles Place over here. Further down is States. Like I said, the hardest thing in life and why I made this video is to love and have family. The more you love your family, the more you bury them. You'll always be there. And that's the saddest part. Another sad part about this world is the way we can't, when we don't see eye to eye, we just can't let it drop and say, okay, it just didn't work out. The way we started to set up was not proper, so it didn't work out, and we can't blame anybody. But sometimes you say, yeah, sure, I got to blame them. There's so many things I have to blame people, but you know what? I take tomorrow as another day and I say, okay, today I'm going to make sure that when I do something that they're going to get the same actual vision or partake, that we will never be angry at each other. So it all starts with the way I begin. The moons and the planets. 61 moons on Saturn. There sometimes used to be 60. 6 and 1 is letter P, the one spirit of man. Somehow we live on Saturn. I don't know how it works. We get 63 old moons on Jupiter. Now into the new way, we get 66 because Jupiter has now become an expression for the 6 and 6 worlds, which means I'm thinking 6 and 6 would be the balance of the one world is 6 man, in which the other side is actually an 8, but to itself it's a 6 because it's reversed. So you understand what I'm saying? When it's looking at it, it sees 6. When you're looking at it, it sees 6. And in between it's 8. 6 and 1, 6 and 1 is 7, right? 6 and 1 and 6 and 1, they're both 7, right? But if you go take a look at the 7 card and the 8 card, the 8 card is just a 7 flipped upside down. And added one more dot to the center. So I'm a little confused about the other thing. And like I said, 7 by 3. Another thing, a Rubik's Cube and how you can count. The top is 21, the bottom is 21, and 12 and 6 is 18 for the center because of the 12 around plus the 6 in the center is 18, unless you want to count it as one ball and 6 points. But the 6 points, when you turn it, you're automatically going to turn 4 and 2 will stand still. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. I'm not quite sure where I was going with this other than it's always your best friend that you're going to put down first. Well, I mean, in the gathering of the understanding of how a love of life works. Thank you for watching. This is not supposed to be sad. This is supposed to be glad, because the longer you're with them, the happier you are, the less. Thank you for watching.